Everybody, last meeting I was here, I made kind of a quip about the whole thing about fluoride as being some sort of a conspiracy of some sort, and I meant it as kind of a joke actually, but sort of not, because I actually looked into conspiracies a little bit, and I did I typed in fluoride conspiracy, and there was 105,000 links, and I was like, good Lord, there's got to be a lot of people out there that believe that this is some sort of a conspiracy. So I started looking into it, and is there some sort of an evil conspiracy to slowly poison the nation with a toxic additive, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. I'm not saying that's true at all, but I'm saying that in order to make conspiracies go away, you don't ignore them. You actually address the issues, and that's why a conspiracy actually appears. It's because the official explanation of why something is being done doesn't make any sense. And that's why all these conspiracies are there. You know, a friend of mine's really into conspiracies, and he was telling me about 9/11. And he tells me, well, there was no wreckage of an airplane at the Pentagon, and there was building number 7 fell down and wasn't even hit, and nobody's even talking about it. And I said, well, you know, if people talked about it, if they actually looked into it and said, oh, well, this is why all this stuff happened, and this is why there's no video footage of this, then this conspiracy will go away. You know, that's why I think ignoring the issue and not talking about it is counterproductive. Because I know you guys are good people. I can tell, you know. And I think that, you know, the health of the community is a good thing, and whether fluoride is some sort of at one time it was a health issue, but right now there's a lot more information than there was 60 years ago, and that's why I think all of this stuff should be looked at, you know, and also the things have got to be looked at honestly. You know, you've got to look at all the latest science, you know, whether it really does prevent cavities when you drink it and it doesn't go through your thing, and whether it's safe for everybody, which it's not, you know, whether the laws bind you to say that you cannot take it out, which also doesn't seem to be true from what I've seen. And basically what it gets down to is you could end this controversy, you could end this whole thing with no real negative repercussions to yourselves by addressing it, and if you find that it's not a healthy thing for our community, end it. But if you choose not to, that's why the conspiracy theories are going to keep going on. They're not going to go away. So what are we supposed to think? You know, what are we supposed to think if we do our homework on the subject and we just don't really understand? So I really think that you should sort of not skirt the issue. Look at what's going on, address it, don't ignore it, have meetings with people, really talk about it. And if you find that this practice is something that's antiquated and not beneficial to our community or ourselves, end it. You know, I mean, you've got the power to do that. And no matter how absurd a conspiracy sounds, it will stick around if you don't address it. I also think that whoever is advising you on what you are and are not able to do is probably not giving you the best advice. I don't know if you can fire her and get an attorney that maybe has your best interests at heart and those of our community, but you should probably look into that, get somebody that gives you better advice about the entire subject.
Time's up.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.